Hello friends, good evening, welcome to NEET World. This is your Abhilash Sir, Mathematics faculty for Foundation, EAP set, K set and also JEE. So we had started solving questions from RS Aggarwal. Till now we have solved a lot of questions. We are already done with NCERT exercises. Now RS Aggarwal questions, and this, what is this main? We were solving the main where it contains. First we have to express the form of P by Q in decimal expansion, and then we have to say what kind of decimal expansion is this. By looking at it, you can say they are all already rational functions, that is rational numbers. What kind of decimal expansion you get? Either you can get terminating decimal or not terminating but repeating decimal, but you cannot get non-terminating and non-repeating, you cannot get, because they are rational. So rational means either they will be terminating or non-terminating but repeating, non-terminating and repeating. Okay. So first let us start with this question. Till now we have done three questions. Till the third question we have done in the previous class. I also told you about certain concepts in the previous class. So let us start with this question. This is fourth question now. Okay, we have to solve this fourth question. What is given? 5 by 13. So how to get the decimal expansion? Just divide it. Okay, 5 we have to divide by 13. So what I have to write here? So see here friends, what I have to write here? So let me write it like this. So 5 is what? A number which is less than 13. So I should put a dot, that is decimal point, to make it 50. This will become what? 50. So 13 3s are 39. Okay, 13 3s are 39, right? 13 4s is how much? 52. It will be more than 50. So I should write what? 13 3s are 39. I will be left with what? 11. So 11 is less than 13. So I should put what? 0. Okay. Now 13 7s are 91. 13 8s are 104. 13 8s are 104. Now what I am having? I am left with 6. Okay, 6. Again 6 is less than 13. I have to put 0. Okay, 6 is less than 13. I have to put 0. I told you. Most importantly, I have told you to learn the tables up to 30 and squares up to 30 and at cubes till at least 20. Okay, even if you learn up to 25 or 30, there is no harm. Please learn at least the cubes up to 20. This is a basic requirement. You should do it, because it will be useful for you while doing lot of calculations, friends. Okay, 9th standard students, CBSE students, you should be equipped with lot of basic concepts. That's why I am asking you to, requesting you to do this. Okay, please do it. That is what? Tables up to 30 and squares up to 30 and cubes up to 20. Okay. Now 60 is there. 13 4s are 52. 13 4s are 52. Alright, 13 4s are 52. Now 13 4s are 52. 52 is there. What is there? Remainder. Remainder is 8. Okay, remainder is coming as 8. Now if I put 0, what I'll get? 13 6s are 78. 13 6s are 78. I'll get 2. I'll get 2. Again what I should put? Again if I put, what I should put here? I should put, I'll get 2 means the remainder will be 2. I should put 0. So 13 1s are 13. Alright, I'll get 7. Okay, I'll put 0. Okay, what I'll get? 13 5s are 65. 13 5s are 65. 13 5s are 65. 13 5s are 65. Again I'll get 5. I'll put 0. I'll get what? If I put 0, observe here carefully. 13 5s are 65 I am getting. Okay, if I put 0, again I will get what? Again I will get 13 3s are 39. Again it will repeat. Okay, again it will go on repeating. So again it will go on repeating. So the answer to this question is, if I write 5 by 13, okay, if I write 5 by 13, the answer that I will get will be equal to, see here, 0.384615 into 3, that is 384615. It goes on repeating. Okay, that is 384615. I will keep repeating again and again. So which is repeating again and again. What I told, for those numbers we have to put the bar, that is bar repeat hoga. For the first numbers what we have to do? We have to put the bar 0.384615. Don't worry, I will not use Hindi. Completely the classes will be in English itself, so that I can cater to needs of all the students of all the states. So don't worry. Okay, so this is 0.384615 bar. Okay, so this is what? This is non-terminating, correct? And is it repeating? Yes, definitely it is repeating. So this is what? This is non-terminating. We got the decimal expansion of this number, and this is what kind of decimal? This is non-terminating and repeating. Non-terminating and repeating. Non-terminating and repeating, friends. This is non-terminating and repeating. Have a look at the solution once again. Okay, what we divided? We divided 5 by 13. What we got? It is 0.384615 bar. Okay, so this is what? Non-terminating and repeating decimal expansion. Got it? This is non-terminating and repeating decimal expansion. Now let us go to the next question, that is fifth question. what is the fifth question talking about? Fifth question is saying 11 by 24. Fifth question is talking about 11 by 24. That is, we have to divide 11 by 24. So, this is what? 11 by 24, right? 11 by 24. So, we have to divide 11 by 24. So, what I should do here? 11 will be the dividend, 24 will be the divisor. Definitely 11 is less than 24. So, directly I cannot divide, I have to use the decimal point here. This will be point, this will become 0. So, 24 into how much? I told you should know the tables. 24 into 5 is 120, 24 into 4 is 120 is greater than 110. So, I cannot use that. So, 24 into 4 is how much? 24 into 4 is 96. So, this remainder will be 14, remainder will be 14. So, remainder is 14 means 24 is greater than 14 or 14 is less than 24. So, directly I cannot solve, again I should put 0 here. Alright, if I put 0 here, next I should do what? 24 6 is 144, 24 5 is 120. So, 0.45, this is what? 120, I am left with 20 here. Okay, 20 again is less than 24, definitely I should put 0 again. Okay, so 24 into 6 is 144. So, 24 into 8 is how much? 20 into 8 is like this, you can multiply. 20 into 8 is 160, 4 into 20 into 8 is how much? 20 into 8 is 160, 4 into 8 is 4 into 8 is 32. So, 160 plus 32 is what? See, I am just telling 24 can be split into what? 20 plus 4, correct? No, 20 into 8 is how much? 20 into 8 is 160. Okay, 4 into 8 is 32. Plus if you become, it will become 192. Like this you have to multiply in your mind. Okay, separate, divided, separate and multiply if you don't know the tables. So, 24 into 8 is how much, friends? 24 into 8 is, if I write 8 here, it will become 192. Got it? Now I will get what? 8 as a remainder, I will put 0. So, 24 into how much is this one? 24 into 4 is 96, 24 into 3 is 72. 24 into 3 is how much? 72. What is the remainder I am getting? 80. Okay, what is the remainder I am getting? 80. Correct? No. 24 into 3 is how much? 72. What is the remainder I am getting? 80. Okay. So, 0, 8 is there. Okay. 80 is there. Now, what is happening here? Now, what is happening here? So, again if I put 3, I will get 72. I will get 80. Okay. Again if I put 3, it goes on like this. So, 3 is repeating again and again. So, what do I get, friends? 11 by 24 is equal to what? 0.458. Okay. 0.458 is that much only. What is repeating again and again? 3 is repeating. 3, 3, 3, 3. It goes on. It goes on like this. So, what is the answer we will get? So, what is the answer that we will get? So, the answer that we will get is 11 by 24 is equal to what? 0.458. Okay. And to the 3 I should write. On top of 3 I should write the bar. Okay. On top of 3 I should write the bar. Why? Only 3 is repeating again and again. Not everything. 0.458. 3 is repeating again and again. Only with the number that is repeating again and again, and that I have to write the bar. So, this becomes what? This will be 3 bar. Okay. So, the answer is this much, and this is what? This is non-terminating and also repeating. Non-terminating and repeating because 3 is repeating. Non-terminating and repeating. That's it, friends. Got it? Non-terminating and also repeating. Now, let us move to the next question. What is that question that we have? Fifth question. See here. Fifth question is done. Next question is 261 by 400. Okay, 261 by 400. Let us take the next page. 261 by 400. Okay, that is the sixth question. 261 by 400. Correct? No, 261 by 400. So, I have to divide 261. Okay, sometimes different colors also come. I don't know why. Maybe because of the change in nibs. Okay, 261 by 400. Definitely 261 is less than 400, correct? No. So, directly I cannot divide. I have to use the decimal point. If I put the decimal point here, I have to put 0 here. Okay. So, this will become 2610. So, if I talk about 400 and 2610, so talk about 26 and 4. So, 4 is close to 26 by how? 4 6s are 24. So, this will become what? 6 zeros are 0. 6 4s are 24. What is the remainder that we will get? 0 will be there, 1 will be there, and 6 minus 4 is 210. Okay, again 210 is less than 400. Again I should put 0 here. Alright. Now 400 into 5. If I write 5 zeros are 0, 5 4s are 20. Now what I am left with? I am left with only 100 as the remainder. But 100 is still less than 400. I should put 0 again. So this becomes what, friends? 400 into 2 is what? 800. Now I am left with what? 200 as the remainder. Okay, still 200 is less than 400. I will put 0. So 400 into 5. 5 into 400 is, this is 0 0. 5 4s are 20. we got the remainder as 0. Okay, so what we got? 261 by 400 is nothing but equal to what? 0.6525. 0.6525 is the answer to this question, which is nothing but what? It is terminating decimal. We got the perfect answer. That is what? It is terminating decimal, friends. It is terminating decimal. It is ending at 0.6525, perfectly ending. So this is what? Terminating decimal. So previous two questions we got non-terminating and repeating. Here we got terminating a decimal. Okay, in the first two questions we got what? First two questions we got what? We got terminating. Okay. Let us look at the next question, friends. That is seventh question. 231 by 625. 231 by 625. 231 by 625. This is the question. Okay, this is the question that they are asking. So what they are telling? 625 we have to use as a denominator. That is a denominator. So 231 you have to divide by 625. So 625 will be the divisor and 231 will be the dividend. Okay, now definitely 231 is less than 625. I should use the decimal point here. This will become 0. I should put 0 there. So this will become a 2310. Okay, if you look at the 6 table and if you look at 20, okay, just 23 is close to 20 if you take it. So 625 into 3 is what? It will become 18 something. 6 into 4 is 24. So I cannot use 6 into 4. Okay, 6 into 3 is 18. 18 is less than 23. So I can use 3. So 3 5s are 15. Okay, 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6 7. 3 6s are 18. 1875. Okay. Now what happens to this? This will become what, friends? This will become what? This will become what? This will become 10 minus 5 is 5. This 0 will go there, means this will be 10 itself. 10 minus 7 is, if 1 goes here, okay, this will be 0. Now again it has to take borrow from here. This will become what? I am again teaching you subtraction, that is not required. Anyways, you know how to do it. So 10 minus 7 is 3. Okay, 12 minus 8 is what? 4. Okay, this will be 1 minus 1 0. So this will be what? 435. But 435 is less than 625, correct? No. So this becomes what? I have to put 0 here. Okay, 435, that is 4350 divided by 625. So that means what? I have to take it somewhere close to 42. That is nothing but 7. Okay, 7 6 the what? 7 6 the 42. So this will become what? 7 into 5 is 35. 7 2 is 7 into 5 is 35. 7 2 is 14. 14 plus 3 is what? 14 plus 3 is 7. Okay, 14 plus 3 is 17. Okay, it is 17. This will be 1 here. 7 6 is 42. This is 4375. Okay, this is 4375. It is coming more than that. So we cannot take this value. Okay, just we check this. Let us take 6 only. Let us take what? Let us take 6. Okay, so 6 5 is 30. 6 2 is 12. 15. Okay, 6 6 is 36. 37. Got it. Okay, this will be 0. 5 minus 5 0. This will be 13 minus 7 is what? 6. 3 minus 3 will be 0. Now 600 is definitely less than 625. So I should take again 0. This will become what? Again 0. So 625 I have to take what? If I take 9. Okay, if I take 9, it will become what? If I take by 9. Okay, multiply by 9. Okay, this is 9 5 is 45. 9 2 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. This will be 6 is 36. Okay, 9 2 is 18, not 6 6 9 6 is 54. 56. 5 6 2 5. 5 6 2 5. So what I will get? This will be what? 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. 375. Okay, this will be 375. And what I will get here? 5 minus 5 will be 0. Okay, definitely 375 is less than 625. So I should put 0. So 625 is close to, if I multiply with this number, it will come close to this, or maybe I will get exactly this. So yeah, I have got exactly this here. Again I will show you. 6 5 is 30. 6 2 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 6 6 is 36. 36 plus 1 is 37. Okay, this will become what, friends? 0 0 0 0. So what we got? Okay, what we got? 231 by 625 is equal to what we got? 0.3696. 0.3696 is the answer to this question, which is nothing but what? It is terminating decimal. It is, you have to write it, very important, you have to write it. This one also, this also carries marks. This is terminating decimal. This is terminating decimal. Okay, this is terminating decimal. This is how we have to solve this question. Alright, this is how we have to solve this question. So let us move to the next question. I think it is last question, that is 8th question. 8th question, what they have given? Okay, 2 times 5 by 12. Okay, eighth question, what they have given? 2 times 5 by 12. Let me take a new page. 2 times 5 by 12. Eighth question is what? That is eighth part of the second question. 2 times 5 by 12. 2 times 5 by 12. So looking at this, first what we have to do? This is a mixed fraction. We have to convert it into proper fraction. That is what? We have to convert it into fractional form. 12 2s are 24. 24 plus 5 is 29. 29 by 12. I think in the previous classes, that is in 7th, 6th or 8th also, you would have learned how to convert mixed fraction into fractional form. This is what? 12 2s are 24. 24 plus 5 is 29. 29 by 12. So what we have to do here? We have to divide 29 by 12. Correct? No, we have to divide 29 by 12. This is easy. So 29, if I divide by 12, what I will get? This will be what? 12 2s are 24, 29 by 12. So 12 2s are 24. Correct? So 5 will be left. Okay, I will put decimal point, I will get 0 because 5 is less than 12. Okay, 12 4s are 48. Then I will get 2 as a remainder, I will put 0. So this will become equal to what? 12 1s are 12. So I will write it as 8. Okay, this I am not writing it, I am getting remainder as 8. Okay, so this will become what? I have to put 0. Okay, what will this become? 12 6 is 72. 12 6 is 72. 12 6 is 72, and what I am getting here? I am getting the remainder again 8. Okay, again I will get what? 12 6 is 72. Again I am getting the remainder 8. So this will become 12 6 is 72 again. So what I am getting? 6 is repeating again and again. So what happens to this? So 29 by 12, or this I can write it as 2 times 5 by 12 is equal to 29 by 12. What I am getting? I am getting the decimal expansion of 2.41666. It is going on repeating, or I can write this as equal to 2.416 bar. Okay, bar should be only on 6, not on every number, only on 6. So this is the answer to this question. Clear? 29 by 12 will be equal to 2.416 bar. Okay, bar will be only on 6. So this is what? This is what? Is it terminating? No, definitely not. Is it repeating? Yes, 6 is repeating. So the answer is what? It is non-terminating. It is non-terminating. It is non-terminating and repeating. It is non-terminating and repeating. Got it, friends? So this is how we have solved every question that is present in the second main. So now let us have a look at the first main questions. Okay, why I did the second main question? So that you get more clarity. Okay, now we will solve the first main questions, where you have to solve without finding the, without using the division method. We have to solve without using the division method. So this is the first question. What they are telling is, have a look at it. They are telling without actual division, without actual division, find which of the following. Without actual division, find which of the following rational numbers are terminating decimals. First question is 13 by 80. Second question is 7 by 24. All right. Third question is 5 by 12. Fourth question is 31 by 375. Fifth question is 16 by 125. This is the question. Now first of all, you must understand that whether it is terminating or non-terminating. Let us have a look at the previous questions. Okay, let us have a look at the previous questions. Let us have a look at the fourth question. Fourth question, the denominator is 13. The factors of 13 are 1 and 13 itself. Okay, the factors of 13 are 1 and 13 itself. Without division itself, I am telling 1 and 13. What about the fifth question? It is 11 by 24. 11 by 24, right? It is having what? It is also non-terminating. The factors of 24 are, if I write the factors of 24, it is nothing but what? 6 4s are. So it is 2 into 3 or 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8 into 3. Okay. Now what about the which question? This is fifth question. This is fifth question. Alright, this is fifth question. We are getting it as what? In the fourth question we are getting non-terminating, non-repeating, and fifth question also we are getting non-terminating and non-repeating. Let us have a look at the sixth, seventh, and also eighth question. Sixth, seventh, and eighth question. Sixth question, what we are getting? 400 is the denominator. If 400 is the denominator, what are the factors of 400? 400 factors can be written as what? 2 into 20. Okay, 2 into 10, 2 into 50. Okay, 2 into 25. 5 into 5, okay, 5 into 5, okay, we are getting this. So what are the factors of 400? 400 can be written as what, friends? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is what? How many times 2? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, and 5 is how many times? 5 times. 5 is how many times? 2 times. So see here what we are getting in the sixth question, we are getting terminating decimal. What about in the seventh question? Seventh question we are getting terminating decimal. 625 can be written as what? 25 into 25. So that can be written as what? 625 can be written as 25 into 25. That is nothing but equal to 5 into 5, 5 into 5, 5 into 5. Alright. Now what about this question? Eighth question. Here we are not getting terminating. Here it is non-terminating. So you have to observe one thing, friends. Whenever we are getting terminating, I told in the previous class itself, whenever we are getting terminating, the factors of the denominator are the factors of q. That is what? This is nothing but p by q form. So we are talking only about q now. We are talking about what? We are talking about q here. We are talking about q. So whenever it is terminating, the factors of q will be only 2 or only 5 or combination of 2 and 5. That is 2 and 5. It should not have other factors. Here the factors are what? 13. It is not having 2 and 5, or it is not having 2 or 5. 13 is there. So we cannot say that it is terminating. It is non-terminating. Here also you can say that 2 is there. But sir, please listen, sir and ma'am, this is what? It is having 3 also. So this becomes what? This is non-terminating because there is 3 also. Okay. But what about this one? If you look at another question. Here if you look at it, we are having 2, we are having 5. Okay, we are having 2 and we are having 5. So 400 can be written as what? Factors of 2 to the power of m and 5 to the power of n. Okay, m and n are maybe same or different. Okay, what about 625? 625 can be written as factors of 5 to the power of m. So this is what? This is terminating decimal. We are getting terminating decimal. So for a decimal to be terminating, the q, factors of q, see here. So if factors of q, that is denominator, I will write it as denominator. Okay, factors of q is of the form 2 to the power of m or 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of m or 2 into 5 to the power of m, 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n, okay, where m can be equal to n or m may not be equal to n. M can be equal to n, m may not be equal to n. Okay, that I can write it. Is of the form 2 to the power of m, 5 to the power of n. Then the decimal expansion is terminating. Decimal expansion is terminating. It is what? It is terminating. It is terminating decimal. When if the factors of q is of the form is, I can write is only of the form, is only of the form, just a minute, if the factors of q is only of the form, only of the form means it should either contain 2 or 5 or 2 and 5, that is also fine, but it should not contain other number. 1, anyways it is universally present, no problem. It should not contain other numbers like 3, 7, 9, any other numbers it should not contain. It should contain either 2 or 5 or 2 into 5. Okay, it can be repeated any number of times. 2 can be repeated any number of times, 5 can be repeated any number of times, and 2 and 5 can be repeated any number of times, but other number it should not contain. So if the denominator is of the form 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of m or 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n, then that decimal expansion is called what? Terminating decimal expansion. So for such type of questions, check only the denominator, factorizes, check whether you are getting the factor of 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of m or combination of 2 and 5. Then such a decimal expansion is called terminating decimal. So even without doing the division, you can get the answer to this question. Okay. So we will solve this question here even without division. Okay. Now have a look at this question. First question that they have given is 13 by 80. So 13 by 80, without actual division, find the this one. So p by q. So we have to check for q. Okay. So q is what here? 80. So factors of q 80, how to find out? We will do this method, that is the LCM method. You will use this, no? Same method we will use. So 240 is a, 220 is a, 210 is a, 25 is a, 5 ones a. So 80, factors of 80 is what? 2 into 2 into 2 into, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. 4 twos into 5, or I can write it as 2 to the power of 4 into 5. So 80 is of the form 80 is of the form 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of m, where m is equal to 4 and n is equal to 1, correct? No, 5 to the power of n means this 5 to the power anything means it is 1. Therefore 13 by 80 will be a terminating decimal, will be a terminating decimal. Okay, will be a terminating decimal, because it is having the factors of 2 and 5. If it is having factors of 2 also, no problem, or factors of 5, no problem. If it is combination like this, combination of 2 and 5, then also no problem, it is having a terminating decimal expansion, terminating decimal. Now without using long division method also we could find out this. Okay, without using long division method also we could find out this. Okay. Now have a look at the second question. There also we have to find out without using the long division method. Second question is what, friends? Second question they are telling 7 by 24. They are telling what? 7 by 24. So how to solve this question? 7 by 24. Here also we should not use long division method, without actual division they are telling. So we have to check for denominator. Denominator is what? 24. Factors of 12 are what? 12 can be written as what? 8 into 3. 8 can be written as what? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So that is nothing but what? 2 cube into 3. So 24 is not of the form 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of n, 5 to the power of m, or 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of m, because acid contains 3. Okay. Therefore it is not a terminating decimal. It is not a terminating decimal. Okay, therefore it is not a terminating decimal. This is how you have to write it. Okay, therefore it is not a terminating decimal. Now what about 5 by 12? Okay, what about 5 by 12? So third question is what? Third question is 5 by 12. Let me do it here. Okay, third question is what? 5 by 12. Third question is 5 by 12. Alright, third question is 5 by 12. So how to solve this? So I have to use the denominator. So factors of denominator, 12 can be written as what? 12 can be written as 4 into 3. 4 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3. So therefore definitely 3 is there. So that means what? 12 is not of the form 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of m or 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n. Okay. Acid contains what? Where you can write m and n belongs to real numbers also you can write. Okay, acid contains 3. Okay, therefore 5 by 12 is not a terminating decimal. Okay, this is how you have to solve this question. It's not a terminating decimal expansion. This is how you have to solve this question, friends. Alright. So this is how you have to solve this question. Now what I'll do is, okay, these two questions 31 by 375 and 16 by 125. Okay, directly you can tell me whether it is terminating or not terminating in the comment section. But still, I'll give this as homework. These two questions, take it as homework. Please try by yourself. Okay, but I'll do it definitely in the next class. Now you please take this as homework and please keep following our sessions. We are doing RS Aggarwal questions, NCERT is done, and later we will be doing even case study based questions pertaining to number system chapter, and then we will proceed to the new chapter. Clear friends? I hope it is clear. Alright. So, if you have doubt with respect to education, you can post the images or post the questions in the comment section. Okay, got it? Or you can also join our Telegram group and post your doubts. Okay, clear? Thank you. I will wind up now. Good evening again. Take care.